Hello everyone, my name is PolishLynx. Today we're gonna continue the story of a game called Jisei. Let's start the dialogue. Chance told me that a lot of people who work here like to come here to eat.
Do you know what Miss Bergstrom does at BioDev Imaging?
No.
It probably wouldn't hurt to ask her.
What should I tell him? Maybe he should go and ask her, why not? Okay, Chance says she saw Sarah come in around 2 o'clock.
Interesting. So, Sarah must have been killed sometime between 2 o'clock and 2:40.
You don't say.
The first thing to do is see if anyone has an alibi for that time period then.
Everyone was in the coffee shop. Kizaki says he comes here all the time, but Chance claims she's never seen him.
Do you think he's lying?
I don't know, he seems honest enough, but he could very well be pretending.
Why don't you test him then? If he really comes here often, he'll be able to answer questions about this place without any problems.
I guess so. Okay, I don't want to use this, but let's go with Chance has some pretty explosive anger issues. She tried to burn a guy with hot coffee once because he insulted her voice.
Really? I'd hate to be that guy. Still, one act of violence doesn't make her a murderer. It might be worth looking into it though, if you can find a way to be tactful about it.
I'll try, probably. I don't really have more I can tell you.
I see.
Move. Main area. I head back to the main area to investigate some more, but as I do, I hear a strange voice echoing through the hallway.
Hey, detective, you should really watch your step.
What? Who are you? I spin around looking for the source of the voice, but I don't see anyone talking to, or even looking in my direction.
I'm here to help, but before you ask, I can't hear you, so don't bother trying to say anything.
The voice seems to be coming from inside my head? Yeah, but if you can't hear me, that makes communication rather difficult now, doesn't it?
Of course, since I can't hear you, that makes communication rather difficult.
Never mind.
I know you're different from other people. You can see things that others can't. That means we're alike.
Alike? Yeah, right. I don't go around randomly speaking inside of other people's heads.
There's a lot more going on here than just a simple murder. Watch your step and trust no one.
But why?
I'll tell you more as soon as I know it.
I wait for a few seconds, but the voice is gone. No one else seems to have heard it, so I guess it really was all in my head. This is getting even more troublesome by the minute. First I'm accused of murder, and now some random person is dropping thoughts in my head. Or hey, maybe I'm just going crazy. I should probably be a lot more surprised or freaked out by this turn of events, but the only thing that surprises me right now is how unsurprised I am. I shuffle tiredly into the main area of the coffee shop and sit down, burying my head in my hands.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Really? You've been looking terrible all day. Oh, let me get you something to drink.
Chance hurries around to the counter and begins mixing and drink for me. I lean back and take in the smell of the coffee. It's really relaxing.
Here you go.
She hands me a hot cup brimming full with a hot latte. I take a sip of it and my body suddenly feels alive again. The smell, the steam. I seriously doubt I'd ever be able to function without this stuff. I take another sip, and then another, enjoying the flavor and the heat. I feel like I can finally think. Yeah, but you could say thank you for this. Yes, I am addicted. That was good. And you made it so quickly.
Of course I did. Sometimes things get really busy in here. That counter is designed with everything we need to mix drinks quickly. Of course, if we want to do other things like make sandwiches, that's all in the back kitchen.
Chance looks pretty happy right now. Maybe this is a good time to ask her about that one guy who insulted her? I'd better find a good way to ask about this, or I might wind up with this latte in my face. So, do you like your job here?
Huh? I guess so, although sometimes it gets pretty tiring. But that's how it is with any job, right?
I guess so. But I heard that you had a lot of trouble with a certain customer here once.
Oh yeah, that was a particularly bad day. That jerk was just flaunting his new girlfriend in my face!
Okay. New girlfriend? Just calm down, please.
My ex-boyfriend broke up with me here at work by bringing his new girlfriend here and telling me we were over!
Okay, calm down.
He said he didn't want to be with someone who had such unrealistic dreams. Either way, that was a long time ago, and unlike the rumors, it has nothing to do with him insulting my singing voice.
Well, sorry about that.
It's fine. It all worked out in the end. Anyway, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
Are you sure about that? Let's go to Miss Bergstone. However, she doesn't like us. What are you doing? What do you do for a living?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just curious.
Well, I do a lot of things. Mostly human resources management.
Human resources? As in...
The usual things. Recruiting new blood, organizing and training employees, writing policies, and the like.
Whoa. That's a lot. What are you doing between... Do you know anyone named Sarah Blackmore? Both questions are weird. Let's end the conversation here.
Good to know.
Kizaki. Do you really come here that often?
Of course I do. Why do you ask?
Just curious about this place. Do you know what kind of sandwiches they sell here?
They rotate them. The two for today are tapenade with avocado and turkey and brie.
I see. And how much does a green tea cost?
A shaken green iced tea or a green tea smoothie?
Either?
The shaken green iced tea is only $2.65, but the green tea smoothie is $3.70.
Thanks. Well, this guy knows the place pretty well. Almost uncannily so. I guess he does come here often. I wonder why Johnson doesn't recognize him. End conversation.
Cool.
Talk. Johnson. End conversation.
Okay.
Her voice is amazing. Move. Hallway. Talk. Detective Gursky. The guy was her... okay, Chancellor only got violent because the guy was her ex-boyfriend. Turns out she threw the coffee at him because he broke up with her.
Well, that makes a lot more sense than just attacking some random guy. But that doesn't change the fact that she has anger issues. Plus, things aren't exactly looking up for her right now.
What do you mean?
I examined the knife in Sarah's chest. It's an industry-grade kitchen knife, and it's part of the set. I'm willing to bet that the rest of the set is in the kitchen here.
You're just saying him that Chancellor is the one who killed Sarah?
No, I'm saying that whoever stabbed Sarah had access to the kitchen at some point in time. Why? Do you think she did it?
I doubt. No, I doubt she had anything to do with it.
What makes you say that?
Well, if I were going to murder someone, I wouldn't do it at my workplace with a weapon that only I have access to. It's ridiculous.
Good point, but she's obviously not the type for premeditated murder. If it's her, it was likely an impulsive decision. If you can find a motive, then we'll be getting somewhere.
KK. Miss Bergstrom was really evasive about her job. When I asked her about it, she didn't seem to want to tell me much about it. She did say she's in human resources, so...
Is that so? I suppose she's pretty high up on the totem pole then. I think Sarah was just a secretary with low-level clearance, so it's doubtful they'd have met. Still, it's definitely something worth keeping in mind. Ask around and see if anyone knows anything about biodev imaging.
I will. I don't really have more I can tell you.
I see.
Move. Men's restroom. Can I talk with someone here? No. Can I examine the room? It looks like the woman's restroom, well, except for the dead body. Actually, it looks like there's an emergency exit here too. It's the kind that only opens from the inside. I bet the killer could have slipped out through her here without being seen by anyone in the coffee shop. Move. Hallway. Talk. Detective Gursky. Did you know there's an emergency exit in the men's room?
Yeah, I noticed that. There isn't an alarm on the door either, so it's possible that the murderer escaped through there without being detected.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
If the murderer did go through there, he or she was probably the last person who passed through. It's possible that there was some evidence left behind in there.
And conversation. I don't really have more.
I see.
Let's move to men's restroom. Can I look under the counter and dig around through the garage. There's a lot of duct tape in there here. It looks like there's a bit of red paint stuck to one of the pieces. At least, I think it's red paint. There's also brown smudge on it. I better not touch any of this. If I leave my fingerprints on it, I'm sunk. Can I examine? Okay, the same text. Move. Hallway. Gursky. We have to talk again. I found a lot of gates in garbage can in the men's room.
Duct tape?
Yeah, a whole bunch of it. Like someone used it and dumped it there.
Perhaps the killer used it to restrain Sarah.
I don't really have more, okay?
Keep digging.
I will. Main area.
Hey, Detective.
Whoa. You again, voice? Great. The voice in my head is back.
It looks like you have the most freedom out of everyone right now.
Oh, really?
See if you can get a better look at the corpse. You might find something useful.
Easy for you to say. Somehow I doubt Gursky will just let me waltz in there.
I'll try to set up a distraction for you.
Great. And distraction. Like what? Blowing stuff out with your mind? Before I can think anymore on the subject, a loud crash echoes from the coffee shop.
What happened?
I don't know. It sounds pretty serious though.
Great. Just what I need.
Oh, thanks, Round the Voice. Guess I will for this one. That Gursky is currently in the main area because of the crash. If I move fast, I can probably get a quick peek at the crime scene again. I don't know if it's a good idea. But let's take a risk. Examine the room. I definitely don't have enough time to read the death, but I can still check the body for clues. There's a tan line on Sarah's waist, like she was wearing a watch on a bracelet or something. Maybe it came off when she was struggling against her attacker. Move. Hallway. I head back to the Detective Gursky is still nowhere to be seen. Looks like I made it out safely. Whatever happened was enough of a distraction, I guess. Still, It bothers me that my Mr.'s benefactor seems to know what I'm up to, but only some of the time. If it were someone in here with me, then all my movements would be readily obvious. But it seems more like someone who's getting regular reports on what I've been doing. Someone inside the coffee shop must be communicating with someone on the outside. I need to figure out who it is. Kisaki, of course, because he has laptop. I guess I have to keep an eye out for someone who's communicating with the outside world frequently.
Oh, there you are.
Yes, I'm here. Hey.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. I was just trying to stay out of the way in case anything bad happened. What was that loud noise anyway?
Just an accident.
I see. An accident, huh? I wonder what caused it. Move. Main area. Talk. Chance. What was that loud crash earlier?
Oh, that? I just dropped some dishes. I was cleaning up and that guy Kizaki offered to help. When I handed him a tray loaded with dishes, I let go before he had a good grip on it, so it fell. Don't worry, nothing broke. Although it's weird, I really thought he had a grip on that tray, but it slipped anyway. It's almost like he did it on purpose. Although he's been acting pretty strange all day. Now that I think about it, I think he was watching that woman when she first came in. As soon as she came in, he kept staring at her. At first I thought he was just being a teenage guy and staring at women, but looking back on it, it seems like he was observing her. Do you think I should have reported him?
No, it's not a crime to look at another person. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Besides, did you say that the murderer has probably run away by now?
That's right. I guess I'm overthinking this. Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's continue our talk, because I will ask you something in the next episode. I hope you enjoy it, and see you then.